Potato, come out here. I'll unlock it. Here. What happened to your knee? That looks painful. Are you hurt anywhere else? Whatever. I'm sure you'd try to hide it anyway. Take off your clothes. You can leave your underwear on. Hurry up. I know you're not at fault here, but I'm pretty angry right now. I don't think you should keep me waiting. Your shoulder, too. It's all swollen. So, how did you get hurt? I doubt this could have been... I doubt this could have happened in there. I see, so you went outside. How? That's strange. I thought you couldn't escape from there. You know it's dangerous to go outside. Did you want to leave that badly? Did you want to run away from me that much? Ah, fuck. Oh, good God. I'm so scared. What? God, I'm so freaked out right now. Oh, okay. What should I do? What could I do to make you listen to me, Potato? Toma, stop it. She's injured. Your hand's trembling. Does it hurt? I'm sure it does. Your shoulder is so swollen. But I'm sorry. I have no intention of letting you go. Just like you don't know the pain I feel, I'm not going to notice the pain you feel either. You just try to run away from me, right? I never even thought that you'd be able to escape after everything I've done. I've done some harsh things to you, but it looks like it wasn't enough. If I stop screwing around and forcibly take you for myself, will you finally look at me and only me? No, Toma, that would make it worse. Please do not talk like that. That is not something to just bring up lightly. Okay. Or would you just break? I don't mind if you break. I'm confident that I could still love you, even if that happens. I do like the placement where his necklace is draped. Like, that seems correct from an art standpoint. Toma's eyes are cold. He looks so scary right now. But still. He's the one who saved me. And he's the one who's helping me now. Don't cry. You're okay now. Ever since that day, the one who always helped me and protected me was... Help me, Toma. Potato. You hit the shelf. Your bag is falling. Look out, Potato. I'll protect you from the bag. That's fallen. Her diary. Oh, we totally forgot that we grabbed that and we just didn't have a chance to look at it. They says. Oh, this is your diary. Looks like you brought it out of your room. I totally forgot about it. A diary? Is it yours? Oh no, he's reading it. February 16th. My entrance exam is tomorrow. It's the same school Toma goes to, so I absolutely cannot fail. That's why this is all That's why this is all I'm going to write today. I need to sleep well before the exam. February 17th. The entrance exams are done, and Toma was waiting for me at the gate. He patted my head and said I did well, and then he bought me cake at the cafe. I was so happy, but it's a little sad to think that he's treating me like a kid. Even now, I'm still kind of worried, but it would be so nice if I got into Miyoga University. February 20th. I know I saw Toma recently, but I wanted to see him again, so I tried visiting the place where he works. But he had the day off. That's too bad. I looked at the other people's uniforms and imagined Toma as a waiter. I bet he was so handsome. No, I bet he looked so handsome. I want to go to the same university as him. I want to see him more.
This is.
July 31st. Tomorrow we'll decide everything. After consulting with Icky, I stopped seeing Toma for 3 months. I think I've gotten a little prettier in the 3 months since I last saw Toma. I wonder if he felt lonely without me around. I'll confess to him tomorrow. I don't want to be treated like a younger sister anymore. Ah! Toma, wait!
Jeez, don't yell from so far away, and your backpack's still open.
Huh? Oh,
so what is it?
I just happened to see you, Toma.
I see. So you saw me and decided to yell my name as loud as you could? You didn't think you'd bother me at all?
What? Why?
Why, indeed.
But I really like you, Toma.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm serious. We can get married when we get older.
And what about Sheen?
Okay, then Sheen will be our child.
We're not playing house.
Toma?
Huh? What is it? Why are you here?
I decided to try applying for this university next year.
Really?
I'll be an underclassman, so please take care of me. You could show me around and stuff.
Well, not unless you pass the exam.
I'll study.
I'll take care of you, even if you don't pass. It's always been my job to look after you long before today. Oh, I guess not just you. That includes Sheen, too.
Could you stop treating me that way?
What, are you unhappy?
I'm not unhappy, but... No, I really am unhappy. I'm not your younger sister, Toma.
I know that, but you might as well be. And if you weren't, it'd be weird for us to meet up so frequently like this.
Is it really weird?
Yeah, I'd probably end up getting punched by your boyfriend. Although you still don't seem to have one. Is that all you wanted? Sorry, but I gotta get going to my club and work later.
Huh?
I've gotten pretty busy ever since I started living on my own, and there are always reports to write. Anyway, I'll see you later.
A fan club. Please join with me. It's my life's greatest wish. You used your life's wish the other day when you wanted to switch shifts with me. I didn't say it was the only wish I'd have for the rest of my entire life. Yeah, but why? Icky's fan club. It's Icky's fan club, right? You could just join by yourself. It would be hard to go to Sage University myself since I'm still a high school student. Rika gave me the evil eye earlier and said she didn't think she could allow a high school student to join by herself. That's why I'm begging. You could just join as my guardian. I don't mind. Really? That's pretty generous of you. I like someone else, but if that's all you're asking for. Yay, of course. You can become a member now.
So you like Toma, then? No wonder you didn't fall for me. You must be in serious love.
I don't know if I'm in love. I've had this feeling for Toma ever since we were little kids. It's like a part of me. It's very important.
He's pretty lucky, guy. This might be the first time I've ever been jealous of another man. Regardless, winning him over will be pretty difficult. He might look well-mannered, but he's actually hard to deal with, right?
I think so.
That must be tough. I could give you advice if you want. Giving love advice sounds like it could be fun. Sorry, I guess this isn't the moment to be amused, but I'll do everything I can to help. Although the members of the fan club might have some complaints if I do so.
Then maybe it would be okay to talk in places without people around, like here? I wouldn't want Toma to misunderstand either.
You sure say some cute things. But maybe it would be better to have misunderstandings like that.
Maybe?
Maybe you should distance yourself too. It's possible that he's just too used to seeing you every day. Even if Toma has romantic feelings for you, if you've been joined at the hip all these years, it would be hard for him to show it.
Is that really how it works?
Yeah, it is. Men are creatures with a lot of ulterior motives. He probably thinks he would be disliked if he showed his true nature to you. And the closer you are to someone, the scarier that becomes.
I wouldn't dislike Toma, no matter what he did. Even if he locked me in a cage and drugged me.
What? That's fucked up. Then first, you need to let Toma know that. Maybe not the cage part.
I like Toma. That hasn't changed, ever. Since the days when we would walk down holding...
Sorry, just the pause there was so funny.
Ever since the days when we would walk down this path holding hands. No, it has changed a little. The like I felt for him when we were kids changed to love before I knew it. It's been 3 months since I stopped seeing Toma. Tomorrow, I see. So, on that day, you wanted to meet Toma at that place and confess to him. That's why we were drawn down by those feelings. Orion? Congratulations! You've reclaimed all your memories. The lost pieces have been recovered. It's time for us to part ways. Wait, Orion, Don't worry, you won't be lonely, even without me around. Besides, you'll forget me. And also, there's a certain idiot standing over there completely dumbfounded. What? Seriously, he put you through a lot of hard times. But it seems like he's regretting it after learning everything. And you still have feelings for him. And that's why I'll forgive him. Although I'm kind of annoyed having to leave you to him. But I also think that the only person who can really make you happy is Toma. Orion? Farewell, Potato.
No, Orion, don't leave us! Don't leave us alone with him!
You're disappearing. Thank you so much, Orion. Yeah, I know. Be happy. Thank you. Toma.
I'm sorry. I made a huge mistake.
Toma.
I thought that you liked Icky. But on that day you collapsed. When I went to pick up your stuff in your room, I found out you were being harassed. I got scared. Your life was in danger, and I was afraid I would lose you forever. I thought I needed to hide the truth and to find a way to separate you from Mickey. I made up my mind. I didn't care if I had to deceive you or be hated by you once you discovered the truth. But that wasn't the case. In the end, I couldn't actually see the real you. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I know this isn't something that can be forgiven with an apology, but let me apologize at least. Also, I know it's too late now, but I need to say it. Potato, I love you. I haven't thought of you as a younger sister for a long time now. I couldn't. But I didn't want you to dislike me, so I held back for so long. I wanted to touch you and hold you, but I didn't know if I'd ever be able to see you again if I did. I was scared. I really do love you. I've known you since we were little kids, and you've been by my side all these years until now. I don't want to lose you. This is the one time I can't give up to Shane. I can't let any other man have you. I've always been in love with you.
Toma. I love you too, Toma. I do want you to hold me and touch me. That's why...
Hold on a moment. I like this. Here, put this on. Okay, so now that they're kissing, would it be like... With that, the unrequited feelings we had been holding back for 19 years were finally free. So, you're admitting that the data here is all true, Rika.
I'm very sorry. The fan club, we were responsible for everything.
Not that you could get out of it if you wanted to. The photo clearly shows that girl putting an object in the mailbox. I'm surprised you didn't get tired of doing this every day.
I'm very sorry.
So, you also cut her hair and dropped the flower pot on her? Oh, you forgot that was her voice. And shoved her at the railroad crossing.
That
Was what?
No, it's nothing. I didn't order that, but we were all out of control.
I'm sorry. We went too far.
We really are very sorry. I can't even explain why it went this far. It's true that I didn't want Potato getting any closer to Icky. But the bullying got worse and worse over time. I wanted to stop it, but it was past the point of being stopped. It was like the devil himself was fulfilling my wish. To be quite honest, I was scared myself.
But it was all because Icky only paid attention to her. So what? You intend to eliminate every person who gets near me? Or are you so blind that you can't even tell the difference between romance and friendship? I hate that. I'm starting to lose faith in humanity. Look what you guys did to poor Icky. Poor guys. Poor guy. And was the speeding motorcycle and the suspicious man part of this too?
Right?
Let me just
And what suspicious man? As you can see, our members are all girls. We have no men here.
He wasn't someone you know?
It's possible, I suppose, but I don't know anything about this.
Does Ukyo own a motorcycle? Did he try to run us down? Wait, no. Well, hold on. It's possible because we ran away from him. And a motorcycle's faster than us running. So the motorcycle might have just been a hit and run. We should probably report them to the police along with that man. One more thing. You were involved in the website, right?
You knew about that?
Why would you think I didn't? You had a huge field day spreading flames to all those places. What do you mean, field day? Do you mean it was a big thing on the internet? They spread fake rumors about Potato online and got help from all sorts of people in bullying her. They said things like Potato was a shoplifter and that she stole someone's boyfriend, causing the girl to commit suicide. Thanks to that, people who don't know the truth are spreading those rumors about Potato. She's under 24 surveillance by these creeps, and you never know when one of them might try something stupid. Just think, Icky. It's very possible that someone is watching her right now taking pictures. What? And within an hour, it'll probably be uploaded to the internet along with another malicious article. Rika, what is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry.
You think this can be fixed with an apology? Sure, it might be fine for you to just apologize. You'll probably feel better if you admit your wrongdoings and we forgive you. I'm sure you're feeling a touch guilty after all that harassment, but it's different for her. It wouldn't have been a surprise if Potato had died and her personal information stayed on the internet. Even if you girls apologize and say you won't bully her anymore, the harassment has a life of its own now. This is a real problem. Even now, Potato is getting weird messages. And it wouldn't be a surprise if some idiot who believes the rumors online tried to hurt her. This is all because of what you've done. Do you think it'll all be okay if you apologize?
That's... If this doesn't settle down soon, we haven't ruled out going to the police. You better be prepared. But before that, there's something I want you to do.
What would that be?
I want you to admit what you've done and go apologize online, explaining that the rumors are completely false. Ideally, you would disclose your own personal info for this, but that would be too much, and I won't ask you to do that. However, one of you needs to use your contact information. It doesn't matter which one of you, but leave your phone number and email address. When you get calls and messages asking questions or people harassing you, man up and deal with it. I don't know if this will help put out the fire, but don't you think that's the least you can do? I got it. I'll take responsibility for this and see that they do it. Also, I know there isn't much point in apologizing, but please let me. I'm really sorry about this, Potato. Those people on the internet just got caught up in the latest idiotic craze. It'll die down quickly when enough of them get tired of it. I think it'll be over within a month if those girls explain the truth. Toma, you were gathering evidence all this time? Yeah, I was gathering evidence. I'm not a pro at it, so it's not really much. First, we should ask Sama and Mine if they know anything. Next, we'll need to follow the trail of rumors to their sources and put a hidden camera near their mailbox. Oh, and of course, we'll have to get permission from the building before installing the camera. After that, we should check each of the messages you received on your cell phone. Messages on my cell phone? Oh, you haven't seen them? I actually got the cell phone you were using before. When you collapsed, you dropped your old cell phone and I picked it up. You kept receiving messages the entire time, even while you were in the hospital. I didn't even need to open the phone to see the titles displayed in the window. They all said things like die or go to hell. A lot of them were really harsh. I'm sorry, but I did read through them. That's how I found out you were being harassed. So, the reason you said it was broken and got me a new one was I wanted to hold on to that phone to keep the messages as evidence, so I got you a new one. I also set it to block messages from anyone who wasn't a friend. I'm sorry for doing this without asking, but I didn't want you to be scared. So, when you lied and said you were my boyfriend, it was because you wanted to separate me from Icky? It seemed that you had forgotten about a lot of things, and I figured it was just a matter of enduring a short period of time. I wanted to separate you from Icky and get all the harassment to end during that time. Then, I planned to return you to Icky. Even now? No way, I can't do that now. At first, I really only meant to pretend to be your boyfriend. But you trusted me so honestly and depended on my help. I was happy to think that I was the only person you saw, although I also felt really guilty. Idiot. Yeah, I really am an idiot. That's not what I mean. I've only ever looked at you that way. Always, until now, Toma. I like you, and I tried to show you so many times, but you were the one who never realized it. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was my fault. But what do you mean by showing me? Well, I gave you chocolate on Valentine's Day. But you gave the same thing to Sheen, too. I gave you birthday presents. Oh, yeah, like that hand-knitted belly warmer, the beige one. I thought it was a joke gift. It was a scarf! And after I got into college, I tried dressing more stylishly and asking you on dates. You mean like the time you threatened me, saying if I didn't go with you to see a gory film, you'd force Sheen to go with you? You know Sheen doesn't like blood. I thought that was pretty mean. I didn't really say I would force him. If that's what you mean by trying to show me, you're not very good at this. I'm sorry I'm not good at it, but I really tried hard. You don't need to try hard. It would have been more than enough if you just acted normally. You know, Potato, are you really okay with me? I did some terrible things to you. Hey, Toma, let's take a walk together. There's somewhere I want to go. And then she pushes him in the well. Sorry, I totally ruined that moment. Where would that be? Don't tell me it's my place.
No, this path is where I wanted to go. Toma, do you still remember the promise we made on this path when we were kids?
Of course I couldn't forget. I found you crying here then. I promised you that I would protect you from anything scary from then on.
Yeah. Toma, thank you for keeping your promise. You protected me from scary things.
Not really. Did I actually keep my promise with what I did back then?
Sure, you did. I mean, I felt happy. Happy that you were standing by me all the time, Toma.
It might be weird for me to say this, but I'm not a great guy. I'm selfish and cowardly and egotistical. I might look good, but that's it. What exactly about me do you like?
That you're like an older brother.
That's pretty inconsistent with your declaration that you didn't want to be treated like a younger sister.
I know I said that, but it's the truth. I feel safe when I'm near you.
Despite my being like this, I think I'm in the worst category of guys. He is so self-aware.
You're the worst, huh?
Yeah, I am, no matter how you think about it.
Then I guess I'm the only girl who could like you, the worst guy. That makes me really happy. I don't have to worry about you getting stolen by other girls.
You really do have a bad taste in men.
Don't say the same thing as Icky.
What? Now I'm curious. What did Icky say?
He said you looked well-mannered, but you're difficult to deal with. He said I'd have a hard time.
Yeah, he's right. But I think that goes for the both of us.
Are you talking about Icky?
No, you. You really are difficult. I try so hard to hold on to you, but you never stay put in my hands. Really? Yes, really. Even now, I'm on edge just thinking that you might leap away from me at any time.
But I'd come back.
Huh?
I don't intend to leave you. I wouldn't do that. But even if I did, I'd always return to you, Toma. I'd want to be close to you and to feel your arms around me.
But Potato,
so don't worry.
Idiot, if you say that, it'll make me harder for me not to worry.
Why?
You're so cute, it makes me worry. You really do give me a hard time. You might regret choosing me. But still, I don't want to let you go. I don't want to give you up to anyone else. I'm sorry, Potato.
You just keep apologizing.
Because I did such a terrible thing to you recently. Let me apologize at least.
It wasn't a terrible thing at all, Toma. I'm fine.
You are underselling it, Potato.
It was a little boring, but I felt like someone was there with me.
Who?
Huh? Who was it? Someone was always with me and always encouraged me. Was it just a dream? It'd be strange if it wasn't, I guess.
Is that someone you imagined because it was hard being inside all the time? If so, I really might die of guilt.
No, I don't think so. And I mean it when I say it wasn't that bad. Besides, you said I was confined, but that cage was broken.
That's what I wanted to ask. How did you get out? What was it? What was broken?
I won't tell you.
Come on, tell me.
Well, maybe if...
If what?
I'll tell you if you give me a hug.
I'm being serious.
You don't want to?
Idiot. That's not a hug. That's a kiss. You're naive. If you think it'll just end with a hug now.
Toma.
I'm not going to hold back. For all the time I've been enduring this, you'd better be prepared.
Yeah, I am.
I love you. I always have and always will.